The Nigerian government on Monday initiated proceedings against Binance, a cryptocurrency exchange platform, over tax evasion. The Federal Inland Revenue Service filed the charges on Monday at the Federal High Court in Abuja. The move is aimed at upholding fiscal accountability and safeguarding the nation's economic integrity. The lawsuit alleges that Binance failed to meet its tax obligations, including non-payment of value-added tax, company income tax, and failure to file tax returns. Additionally, the company is accused of aiding customers in evading taxes through its platform. The FIRS emphasizes that Binance's failure to register for tax purposes and comply with Nigerian tax laws constitutes a violation of legal requirements. And now to join me is the CEO, trader father, Seun Daniel. Seun, thank you so much for coming on. Let's get started, shall we? The charges against Binance include non-payment of value-added tax, company income tax, failure to file tax returns. But can these be paid since it never had fiscal presence in Nigeria?
So taxation in digital age is very, very dicey. It's not the same as traditional taxation, So for a company that doesn't have a physical presence in Nigeria, it's sort of like a gray area, So I think they're better off, Binance pretty much just facilitated trades for Nigerians. Nigerians were able to access their servers and their systems in the absence of no rules or no regulations. It would have been difficult for them to say whether or not their services were supposed to be provided to Nigerians. Like if in the US case, it was clear that the US came out with regulations, or some rules early enough to let exchanges know that, well, if you're going to be making any business, if you're going to be doing any business for people resident in the United States, you needed to be registered in the US. So that's why you had the case where they had Binance US, even like with the FTX that's defunct now. You had FTX US and then FTX International. So the ambiguity and the lack of Nigerian government to actually move fast and make rules made it very difficult for you to establish whether or not they should pay taxes. But on the traditional scene, they don't seem to owe any taxes to the Nigerian government. But the negotiation can actually be worked out, in my opinion.
Right. Very tricky one indeed. But let's just note here that Binance is being charged with complicity in aiding customers to evade taxes through its platform. Would Nigeria need the aid of the United States to enforce this and other claims?
So Binance is currently going through a lawsuit in the United States, There's certain things sort of like around this. To get an international cooperation, it will be needed, they can collaborate in terms of seeing if they have broken any laws in Nigeria, and the US, they can partner with the US or other countries, help trace transactions or user data that's, all Nigerians. Well, it depends on the specific charges against them and against the individual users. In my opinion, I believe that cryptocurrencies generally were built to evade the taxes, to go against the traditional financial system. Any smart government would, instead of fight and try to fine and tax, they're better off, partnering with these institutions, with these companies who already have KYC data, in order to be able to move, in order to set rules and be able to ensure that they can get taxes and whatever things moving forward. Because what are the other options? You chase away the institutions who are operating by certain standards, and then everybody defaults to the black markets where the government definitely has no oversight whatsoever.
Well, Seun, thank you so much for coming on. We are going to continue to follow the Binance story for more updates as it continues to unfold. But Seun, we appreciate you for doing this with us.
Thank you for having me.
Seun Daniel, the CEO of Trade Father, and he joined me to discuss the Binance tax evasion story. TV.